Here already we studied regarding ecosystem. In that, the different parts we studied. You studied the food chain, food web. Apart from that, some energy flow, then 25% energy law, and also the 10% law you studied. And apart from that, the pyramids you studied, and so on. So here, the different kinds of population and those communities, the different species, all together, they are showing biodiversity. And in this biodiversity, because of different kinds of population, here all they will mingle together, with knowing or without knowing, they are interacting with each other, and they are balancing environment, or they are balancing that particular ecosystem. Now I will give you a nice example here. You can take an example of an aeroplane. Imagine the persons are traveling in the aeroplane, and 2 hours, 3 hours, 1 day, 2 days, they are sitting in that particular place. To pass the time, if a passenger removes a rivet which is there in the aeroplane, if one person is passing time, he is removing the rivet, 1 or 2 rivets if they are removed, then there will be no problem. Somehow the aeroplane it balances. If suppose the passengers who are sitting in the aeroplane, all of them, they start removing one rivet, then what happens? Here I am combining these things with the ecosystem. Aeroplane is a ecosystem. One of the ecosystem you are considering, and you are calling it as an aeroplane. And here the rivets, what I said, the rivets we are comparing it with the species. If one species is eliminated or 2 species are eliminated from the ecosystem, there will be no much harm to the ecosystem. But every passenger, if he or she is removing one rivet of that aeroplane, then the aeroplane definitely bursts and collapses. So the same thing will happen with the ecosystem also. If 1 or 2 species are removed, nothing happens. If one by one continuously the different species are removed or eliminated, then definitely it will be hazardous to the ecosystem. So in this way, the biodiversity plays very important role to balance the environment, to balance the ecosystem. So friends, we'll move on to our questions. Now, environmental biology, just see here, the first question, little bit bigger questions I have taken here. The ruthless exploitation and pollution of the environment has increased the magnitude of waste materials, which has disturbed the operations of all important. See the options: biomes, ecosystems, biogeochemical cycles, all the above. Now, in the beginning I explained what are biomes. Biomes are nothing but they are including larger geographical areas, and they are in that larger geographical area different kinds of organisms, species, population, community we are observing, and or they are interacting with each other. So such a type of vast geographical area you are calling it as a biome. Here forest biome, tundra biome, aquatic biome, desert biome, iceland biome, and so on. So like this, the bigger geographical areas we are considering. Now, ecosystem. Ecosystem, you are knowing how you are defining ecosystem. Ecosystem is an interaction between biotic and abiotic factor in a particular area, in a given area. That we are calling it as ecosystem. Now, biogeochemical cycles, in the sense here, the atmosphere is containing chemicals, and bio, in the sense it is a life and atmosphere, including the earth. Okay, all together they are making the cycles. That is exchange of gases. Say for example, the atmosphere is containing carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide is absorbed by the plants, and plants are liberating oxygen. Oxygen is a byproduct, and carbon is converted into carbohydrates. And apart from that, the death of organisms, it is taking place. All carbon material is again released into the atmosphere. Apart from this, the volcanic eruptions, okay, burning of fuel, and so on you are taking. All these are releasing carbon, and it is cycled back in the atmosphere or in the ecosystem or in the environment. And that we are calling it as biogeochemical cycle. But here the correct option is D, all the above. So all these are included to this question. So all you are considering. Next one. The study of interrelationship between living organisms and their environment is called. So see, the definition is given and point is asked. Sometimes the point will be given, you are asked to define it. So here, what definition is given? The study of interrelationship between living organisms and their environment is called ecosystem, phytogeography, Dabanya. So here, option C, writer is the right answer. Writer has given the term ecology. He proposed the term ecology. Next. Biotic potential refers to, what is biotic potential? Just see, A, increase of population under optimum conditions, increase of population under given conditions, increase of population under natural conditions, increase of population under climatic conditions. So here option A, increase of population under optimum conditions is the right one. Move to the next. Odor is a leading. Who is odor? Okay, just see, rheologist, physiologist, ecologist, mycologist. It is option C, ecologist, because he only termed the point ecology. So he is an ecologist. So option C is the right one. Next. The term biokinesis was proposed by, who has given biokinesis? Biokinesis is nothing but a community. Okay, for community you are using the word biokinesis. So here, who proposed that? Just see, Tansley, Kahn, Mobius, Warming, none of the above. It is option B, Carl Mobius. He coined the term biokinesis. Next one. Ecology takes into account only. Okay, ecology takes into account only. See the option. Environmental factors only, plant adaptations only, effect of environment on plants, all of the above. It is including ecology takes into account only all of the above. All these are included in that. So option D is the right answer. Next. World Environment Day is celebrated on. Already you celebrated World Environment Day. When you celebrated, you have to remember. Just see options: 15th March, 15th April, 4th May, 5th June. Which is the right one? Of course it is option D, 5th June. 5th June, we are using this day as World Environment Day. So, next one. Ecological factors which prevent a species from producing at its maximum rate is termed as. See the option: survival curve, ecological drift, environmental resistance. None of the above. Here it is called option C, environmental resistance. It is the right one. Next, the ecologically fixed and genetically irreversible species are called. Okay, ecologically fixed and genetically irreversible species are called. Just see: ecotone, ecological equivalence, ecotype. None of these. So here option A, ecotone, is the correct answer. Next, biogenetic law was put forward by. Biogenetic law was put forward by whom? Jesse E. Hickel, Charles Darwin, Carl Owen, then Lama. It is option A, E. Hickel is the correct one. Next, agroscology is related with the study of. Agroscology is related with the study of. Let's see: agricultural growth, epiphytes, grasses, nematode diseases. Here option C, grasses is the correct. Whatever the study of grasses you are doing, that you are calling it as agroscology. Next one. The plants and animals living in a given area from. Plants and animals, they are living in a given area for. Just see: biological community, ecotone, biome, consortium. So here the biological community is the right answer. Option A is the correct one. Next, phytotron is a device by which. Phytotron is a device by which. See, mutations are produced in plants. Plants are grown in controlled environment. Protons are liberated. Leaf fall occurs on abscission layer. So here option B, plants are grown in controlled environment, is the right one. Next, name the famous plant ecologist. Okay, you are naming famous plant ecologist. Just see: Jagadish Chandra Bose, Birbal Sahani, Ramdev Misra, then Charles Darwin. Here the right answer is option C, Ramdev Misra. Next one. On based temperature, plants are classified by. Based on temperature, the plants are classified by. See: warming, climate, then Hickel, then rockier. So here option B, rockier, is the right one. Next, the term niche of a species refers to. Niche, for what it is referring. Just see: specific and habitual function, specific place where an organism lies, then competitive power of an organism, specific function of an organism. So here option B, specific place where an organism lives, is the right one. Next, the term ecology was coined by. Who has given term ecology? Already you answered to it. See: Linnaeus, William Odom. Again, it is the Odom is the right answer. So next. So here, number of endangered species of angiosperms in India. Endangered species of angiosperms. To which group of plants you are calling as angiosperms? Tell me. Here, the plants which are producing flowers, all those plants are angiosperms. So here, the number of endangered species of angiosperms in India is 487, 3,000, 5,000, 15,000. It is 487 species of angiosperms in India are endangered. Okay, next one. The carrying capacity of a population is determined by its birth rate, death rate, limiting resource, reproductive status. It is option C, limiting resource is the correct one. Next, tectonic is the study of. What is tectonic? See, earthquakes, Earth's crust, sand, none of these. It is a study of Earth's crust. Whatever Earth crust part is there, what you people are studying, that you are calling it as tectonic. So, next one. A community is defined as, what is community? Just say, a group of birds, a collection of species, interacting populations and interacting ecosystem. Here, option C, interacting populations is the right one. Next. So dear friends, here we discussed some of the questions which are usually asked in the examination. So we will stop it here. Thank you.